Alright, man, we out here for real, man. Week 15 versus them Raiders. And as y'all know, man, we on a 3-game losing streak right now. You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, it's week 15. We got what? After this, we got 2 weeks left for the wild card start in the playoffs. So I'm trying to get in there, man. We can't afford to lose no more games, dog. So let's go ahead and get it. Let's get out here and get it jumping, man. We got to go out there to I think they still the what it is. The LA Raiders on here. Oh, we're going to Oakland. Oh, they got Chris Harris Jr. out that bit. I was gonna sign, bro. You know what? I'll switch up on the what's the name and see what the play is. Yeah, I'll check it out when we start. Let's get out here in these trenches, man, and get it rolling, bro. Let's get it rolling, man. Let's get it going for sure. Let's get it going for sure. Let's get it going for sure. But yeah, man, make sure y'all check out them previous videos too, man. For real. But I know a particular game that I feel like was the turning point of the, like, you know, look at that was a game we played. What's the name though? You know, we're going to turn up for sure.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it's a day for celebration in the East Bay. It is, for all intents and purposes, the final chapter of what has been a great era of football here in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game?
My bad,
in these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Yeah, I guess it was 4. All right, now let's go. We need this dub. Only reason why I ain't got number 4 because Lambo got 4. I ain't want to change the number. All right, man, we need this dub, y'all.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
We need this dub. We need this dub, playboy. We need this dub.
This is Jalen Richard, the 4th-year man from Southern Miss. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. And let's check on the numbers for Jalen Richard last week. 18 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week. And most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, you know, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now Carr.
Picked off.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on the
opening drive. I already smell it in there. We're going to get an interception. We're going to get a couple, actually.
Now 4th down.
We're going to get a couple. Whoop. My bad, y'all. Had to say that clip right.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
My bad, y'all.
It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Lyle.
I'm thinking about taking over the offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18.
Good punt return, playboy.
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a
Good return play, boy.
On the short side of the field.
My bad, y'all. I be saving these clips because I be trying to do certain stuff, even though I'm streaming it. I need photos too.
So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game.
You know what? I'm finna get out here on offense right quick. It's late in the season. We need these wins. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm finna do, I'm finna jump out here. See what they talking about on offense right quick.
Ready? 50, play.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa. And now a look at the offense for Jacksonville.
And here comes Leonard Fournette, the big, and I mean big, tailback out of LSU. When he takes the ball inside, people make decisions about whether they want to tackle him or not, and he has enough speed to get to the perimeter and outrun defensive backs. When he puts it all together, he makes the Jaguars' offense very difficult.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
Man,
bro. Wind up incomplete.
Bruh, dog.
And look at the defensive starters now for the Raiders. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Stuff they doing, dog.
Here's Minshew escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Being chased out left.
Oh, damn.
And it's knocked away and
that's
incomplete.
My fault.
It was
Look
the
at my
free safety
button,
Marcus Joyner that time, able to make the play.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No.
That was my fault.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Let's go, defense. Tighten up. Let's get it, man.
From the 45 on second down. Carr, catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
And I was just talking about benching that boy.
And he will take
Celebrate with the team, dog.
Home. It's a touchdown.
I was just talking about benching him. Not benching him, but putting DJ Hayden in his spot, dropping him down.
Go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a
I already
blanket
said we're going to get a kick off
there.
Carr. He's throwing wild.
The best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick six.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
Good play. You stepped up. You made a play. You stepped up. You stepped up for sure. Good job, Lambo.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive.
They like to do them quick routes, and you know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards, man.
Now Carr to try again after the pick six. Here's a short little toss to Carrier.
My bad, team. I missed that first tackle. That was my fault.
The pick up there, it'll be second down.
My fault.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Carr gives to Rashard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On play action, now Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
So that blitz. Let's get it, nigga. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
On second down, Richard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? For a third straight play, he's going nowhere.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down. And
I'm going to skip it this time. They went down and got a field goal.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Let's get up on it. Let's get up on it.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Josh Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Man, I'm balling. I'm balling. We balling.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I mean, yeah,
it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right on the 30. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And possession will... Comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10.
Let's go, offense. Got another field goal, Let's go, offense.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
Get up on him.
On first down, Richard. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
Oh, he passed.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That right there is what Jalen Richard can bring to this offense. Last year, yes, he had 55 carries, but they used him more as a receiver. He had 68 catches in 2018, which was tied for the team lead. Really adds a nice element to the backfield for Derek Carr and company. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. They'll find his running back here, Richard. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Huh? Nah, oh no, I ain't catch it. I had to say that clip right quick.
On 4th down, John Gruden says, let's try and get 3 out of this.
They'll
put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. These kickers now. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Richard, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, Richard. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll find the roll here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Proud of y'all. Good play. Good play. Yep,
here's Matt Wild now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. Second quarter. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
White down. White at him. Come on, baby. White Monday down.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. Front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Rashard, and an alley to run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just said.
Damn, my fault. I missed the tackle.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Still, though, this man-to-man, he got beat on the outside. You been playing good.
Seconds of the first half. As they are now just an extra point away from making this.
You got beat. You got beat off the line, bro. Got beat.
Special teams did their job, putting this offense back inside the 10. Now, how can the defense respond? On 1st down, Carr. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed play.
Good job, Taven, because you've been quiet for a couple of weeks. You look quiet. What's up?
Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, we're good. 185.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them.
It's a foot race. 30. The 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
He ran my side. He ran my
play
side.
That time for the Raiders. 62 yards on the ground. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Preston Brown. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They run the counter. Richard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Good job,
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the drive stalls out inside the 15.
How the hell am I? Got this damn button keep jamming.
Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Carr now on 1st down.
Tripping, my dude.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Derek Carrier, the one he was looking for.
He like to get it out
and it's
quick,
3rd down.
Yeah,
he started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
I'll take that.
To Williams, but it's intercepted.
Thank you, sir.
Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football.
At the 37-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
A big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And last time
okay. Say no more. Say no more.
Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one even.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Someone's closing in on the lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
It look like them boys doubling Ngakwe.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Picked off.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Right,
it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
Look at that. Look at that, man. Tighten up. I got to say that.
That was a bad throw because he did.
Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And they're
tried
not
to
going to play
throw
this
it to him, but
conservative,
I
I
picked
don't
it
think.
off.
They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree.
I knew him. I just didn't know his name. But I knew who he was.
Forgot his name.
A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big
You know I'm
lead
just getting
here
on
in
his
this
name.
4th quarter of play.
I'm seeing him a lot.
On the draw, Richard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Total defense. We ranked 32 in total defense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Horrible. Yep, I know.
From the gun, Carr. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He's lit. Yep. We did.
Throwing on 1st down. Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Yeah, we did. We definitely
And
missed out.
he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
I heard you.
Nice completion there.
I heard
Keeps
you,
the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Carr. It's a screen to Richard. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, all of them going together as one unit down.
And he's on the field right now.
For a Raider touchdown.
Give it to him, bro.
Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah, we scored.
Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. On 1st down, Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. To throw is Carr. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He gets this with a Garcon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Yeah, glitching a little bit.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense.
Even I seen you got about.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. The quick slant caught, and we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
I'm not too tired of something.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Carr. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late.
I don't mean that. Still though, but like,
so this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.
Week 15 in the books.
They made the adjustments necessary,
got
went
a dub
away
after
from
that 4-game losing streak,
and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Jaguars, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop their 10th game now